Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a deck review. Today we're going to look at the Gemini Casino Black Edition from Tomas Pinston and Gemini Decks. All right, so the Gemini Casino deck, what is this? This is the creation of Tomas Pinston. He's a card designer out in Estonia. You can find more about him at GeminiDecks.com. You probably remember I've done other reviews for the Gemini decks. I did the red version, I did the blue version. These are a tribute deck. It's kind of an homage deck. It's done in the light of the Jerry's Nuggets deck and the Dunes Casino deck. So it's made to look like one of those old vintage casino decks, but with kind of like a brand new flourishy cardistry feel. The tuck case is all done in black and white. Both the front and back of the tuck case are of course the back design of the cards. It's a casino tower. This is Gemini Montebello at the top. It says playing cards down at the base. And in the center floating is a spade pip with a red dot. Both sides of the tuck case say Las Vegas, Nevada, and there is a 7 on the left and a 9 on the right. And the bottom has some ad copy about GeminiDecks.com. The top of the tuck case says Las Vegas, Nevada, and on the inside tuck flap there is a G, a small G for Gemini. That is pretty much everything I can say about the tuck case. Come on now, let's look at these cards. There's that back design made to look like a cross between Jerry's Nuggets Dunes Casino. It's one of those tall vintage towers that used to be out in front of every single casino on the strip. It does say Gemini Montebello across the top. It says playing cards underneath, and you're gonna see a medium-sized white poker border that's broken on the left and the right by a little tiny white indent, and that little shape makes a really cool pattern when you put it into fans and spreads. Like its predecessors before it, both the red deck and the blue deck, this deck is done in a giant colorway of black. Now, of course, every single deck consists of two different elements. Consists of what it looks like, style, and how it's made, function. And of course, people always want to know in a video how the cards feel and how they handle. And you know what? I can't just shove these cards through the screen for you. I can't put them in your hand, so I can't, convey to you what they feel like. I will say they're made from the United States Playing Card Company, and Bicycle pretty much makes the best cards on the planet. So they feel and handle great. The other thing I can tell you is that they are on the classic thin stock. They are traditionally cut, and they do have air cushion emboss. Now, if I stick 10 of these into a caliper, I can measure 10, and that can give you an idea of maybe how they might feel in your hands when we compare them against other decks of similar thickness. So interestingly enough, the blue deck was 2.76, the red deck was 3.03. This black deck is 2.77, so it's in the middle. So as blue's the thinnest, black's middle, red was the thickest. And these might compare to the Mako deck, which was also put out by Gemini Decks, the Roadhouse deck, and the Pink Rounders. And I think the simple shapes and broad colors of this back design, combined with the standard faces, makes this deck perfectly well-rounded and suitable for gameplay, magic, and cardistry. With this deck, you're also gonna get 2 extra cards. You're gonna get a map, a gold map of Las Vegas that shows you where the Gemini Casino is in a fictitious world, and you get an extra King of Clubs, which is great for magic tricks. Also with this deck, you're gonna get 2 original Jokers. It does say Joker in the corner, and it says compliments of Gemini Montebello Casino, downtown Las Vegas, USA. Your Ace of Spades is a large black pip that says Gemini Casino, and underneath that it says Las Vegas, Nevada, and the center pip spade there is drawn in a very vintage style. Your pips and indices are all going to be completely industry standard, making them perfectly recognizable and great for gameplay. Your court cards are also standard, however you will notice that they have gold metallic ink details, which I think really makes the ink pop out. The other thing you're going to notice is the black suits are black, and the red suits aren't really exactly bicycle red, they're kind of more on the orangey side. There's a brighter shade to them. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can say about this deck. Of course, I want to thank GeminiDecks.com for allowing me to have this deck so that I could do the review for you. If you would like to purchase this for yourself, I would highly recommend you head on down to GeminiDecks.com today. Thanks, bye.